Hello, my name is Josh, and welcome to MDX in Conversation. Today, we're joined by Professor Cedwyn Fernandes, Provost and Director of Middlesex University, Dubai. In this episode, we'll be discussing the recently launched Dubai It initiative and exploring how education has helped shape Dubai into one of the world's leading centres for innovation, talent, and opportunity. Professor Cedwyn, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So, for anyone who hasn't come across it yet, what exactly is the Dubai It initiative, and why do you think it's such an important message?
So, Dubai It is about innovation, excellence, resilience, and execution. And I would like to sort of give an example which sort of reiterates these four areas. So I've been in Dubai for many years, coming since 1990 as a resident since 2002. And in 2003, the plan was that a public transport system was required to take into consideration Dubai's expansion of population at that time it was the 2020 plan. And the metro was conceived. Now it really puts into picture what really is the Dubai It initiative. So in 2003, it was conceived. 2004, the plan really started rolling. And there was a target date set that on 9 September 2009 at 9 hours, 9 seconds, etc., the metro would be inaugurated. So it talks about the innovation and the speed. Why I say innovation? Because at that stage, it was very difficult to even conceive where this metro is going to come and how it's going to happen. And so it was about innovation, it was about speed, and it was about resilience. Because at some stage, as you're building such a massive project, there are going to be challenges. And these challenges were met with resilience without moving away from the set target date of 9 September 2009. And in just a short time, the Dubai Metro project took life with the red line initially, and then the green line with finally till the new phase came in was about 75 kilometers. So it was a project which we all saw in front of our eyes, the Dubai It initiative. And I think that really exemplifies what Dubai does best, And there are many projects like this, and I'm very proud to be, a real live witness to many of them.
Of course. So speaking about the infrastructure and the skyscrapers, these are the sort of things that people think of when they think about Dubai and Dubai's success. But you argue that the real story is the people. It starts with the people. So can you explain what you mean?
So what Dubai has achieved is not only in innovative projects, but at scale. It's really a massive scale. And to really have a sustainable development continuously of projects of this size or of an economy of this size, you require the human skills factor, the human capital factor along with it. Now, we know that in Dubai's economy, there is, you can, get in skills from outside. But finally, there'll be a limitation of that. You want to develop skills in-house for the Emirati population and also for the residents who have been here long-term. And I think that was the real success of Dubai, that it just didn't become a one-off. Otherwise you have a project, you get in human capital, and then, people leave and they go back and without real transfer of knowledge or any of those skill set here. And so what Dubai was able to achieve is to make sure that that even human capital initiatives were given as much importance as the projects which were in the limelight.
Okay. And how do you think they did that?
So one of the key factors was in the education system. So Dubai always had a very strong schooling education system. So the K-12 schools were quite well developed, but beyond that, there was not much of universities where residents could send their children to and study in. So around 2000, Dubai opened up, free zones where universities could come and set up their campuses here. So Dubai, for example, in 2002 had one international campus with about 1,000 students, and today we have 41 campuses, of which 37 are international branch campuses with over 42,000 students. So that was the second phase where universities came in. The skill sets or the students who were graduating from school were able to join universities within the UAE. So there was there was not much of brain drain out of the UAE, and we retained the best of the best in the UAE. The other aspect of this is that the third phase is where universities then started consolidating on research. So within universities, there are centers of excellence. There are different ways in which research is fostered among the faculty. And now we are into the fourth phase where there is a lot of interaction with government organizations, with industry, and doing research which is specific to the country, specific to the needs of the industries in this area. So I think what Dubai did really well is to look at it in the long term and made sure that we are not only looking at the physical projects of it, but the human capital also is a sustained pipeline over the years, and it's not just a one-off transfer of knowledge.
You've really seen Dubai's growth in the education sector over your 2 decades here.
So I think there has been no sector, higher education sector, which has had a faster growth than the one in Dubai. Dubai today is one of the leading international centers of higher education, which was very difficult to talk about maybe even just 2 decades ago, because higher education takes a long time to get to have some momentum. And that's another example of Dubai. They just decided that, yes, we have to, get into the higher education sector, because of the human skills are required. They set in place the progress, the policies that are required to foster this growth. And within a short period of time, to say that Dubai is among the top 7 international higher education centers in the world is something which was unbelievable 2 decades ago. And this is really another example of the Dubai way of life here.
So at Middlesex University, Dubai, where we are, how have you seen students contribute to Dubai's wider success?
So Middlesex University, Dubai is a comprehensive university. That means that we are across all disciplines. So we have from finance to IT to law to fashion to education to cybersecurity to VR to robotics, and I can go on. The great thing about Middlesex University, Dubai, is that our focus is on employability of our students. And employability of our students is our number one goal. And Dubai being a fast-growing economy, the UAE being one of the leading economies in the region, provides this opportunity for our students to get into the jobs here. We believe about 60% of our graduates remain in the UAE and in Dubai and take up jobs or set up businesses or contribute in some way or the other to the growth of the economy. And Middlesex University Dubai is very, very proud of this, that our programs are catered to ensuring that our students seamlessly transition into the workplace and continue to contribute to the UAE economy.
So the qualities, the ambition, the resilience, innovation, these are qualities that employers are looking for today. And I think you've mentioned how Middlesex helps with that, with the career development. What role do you think industry partnerships play in preparing graduates for the future?
Yeah, so one of the things I would just come back to is how do we foster this innovation, excellence, resilience, and execution at our university? So right from the start, we emphasize on excellence in whatever we do. And so whether it's in the teaching, we hire some of the best teachers from all over the world, whether it's in our facilities, whether it's in our student experience, which we provide here. Excellence is in all that we do. But how do we inculcate this into our students? So in our classrooms, in our interactions, as far as the student experience is concerned, we provide all the opportunities to our students so that they will be able to achieve their best potential. For example, within our academic curriculum, our assignments are what we test our students on are very, very practical oriented. And so, for example, say in a marketing assignment, it can be about real life projects, and these real life projects are then some of the best are put together in form of a gamification where we have competitions. We call in industry experts. So the student feels a part of what they are doing, and they also have an idea that they need to be the best to succeed. The other aspect of it is the execution, because you can talk a lot, and if you don't deliver, you're not going to get the grades. So we sort of ensure that it's not only what you're going to say, but you also deliver. You deliver assessments on time. You deliver if you're in sports or if you're in cultural activities. You have to make sure that you deliver. To the best of your ability. And we do that. But I think the most important thing, the new generation which we teach, is about resilience. If you have not been able to succeed in some of the in something you tried out, never mind. We teach our students to learn from this experience. How can they take the learnings from, say, they may not do well in a project. So, okay, what can be done better? What were some of the challenges? And we provide a support around these aspects of it. And I think that's one thing about university education. I know there is a lot of talk about, why do I require university education, or I can just do this directly. But I think one of the important things at a university, besides the academic curriculum, is the interpersonal skills which you have. You will be challenged in your views. You will be, debated in your views, and you begin to realize that, yes, there is much more than just only a one narrow path. And I think that's what a Middlesex student takes across, because we are not only multicultural, we come from over 120 nationalities among students and 67 nationalities in staff. So it's something which is a reflection of what actually Dubai is, and that's another way we prepare our students for the real world. When they go into the jobs or set up their businesses, not only in Dubai but all across the world.
So that's truly international, which is what Dubai has become. It is a major destination for international students. Why do you think students from around the world continue to choose Dubai?
So I think the most important thing is Dubai. So Dubai is really known all over the world, and as the center of innovation. I call it the center of the new world. If there is something that is new, it will be in Dubai, and it always embraces the newer factors in the economy, whether it is fintech, whether it's legal tech, whether it is the creative sector. Anything that's new is in Dubai. But I think one of the other reasons which Dubai really stands out compared to other centers for students. One is the proximity to a huge student base from the Indian subcontinent, from Africa, from the GCC countries, from the Arab world, from China. So it's within 3 to 4 hours of many of these students' countries, and that's a big attraction. The second aspect is the employability factor in Dubai. The employability is options are some of the best anywhere in the world. The transition which the government provides through easier visa options for students is very, very, very helpful. But the other factor is the multitude of universities that are available from all over the world. So we have some great universities here, and I think the universities provide as a great ecosystem, and it's not an isolated university in some isolated city in some country, but here there is this great ecosystem, and everybody learns from everybody else. So I think Dubai has some excellent education regulations, has and fantastic world-class student accommodation facilities, great universities, and I think this is what's driving the growth of Dubai as far as an education sector is concerned.
And I think what Middlesex University Dubai has is the longevity. It's just celebrated its 21-year anniversary. So for students considering studying in Dubai today, what opportunities do you think didn't exist 21 years ago, perhaps?
I'm fortunate that I've been in Dubai for all those years, and at Middlesex since 2008, and I've seen the opportunities just multiply and exponentially over these years. So I think what a student has the opportunity now, which may have not been there 21 years ago, is this multitude of industries which the student can really choose from. So in the earlier years, it was mainly functional roles at universities, whether you're HR or accounting or a financial consultant or an operations manager or a facilities manager, and in those functional roles. But today there is great opportunity of being an entrepreneur, getting into fintech, getting into legal tech, getting into cybersecurity, getting into the cryptocurrency ecosystem, getting into new and innovative industries, especially in the creative field. So it offers such a wide range of opportunities with some of the topmost companies in the world which are available in Dubai. So I think that the opportunities continue to expand, and that is why Dubai is such a magnet for higher education all over the world.
And this might be a difficult question looking at how quickly Dubai has come in the last 21 years, but how do you see Dubai's education sector heading in the next 21 years?
So the previous 21 years has been a growth phase. So you set up the universities, you set up your teaching base, and which Dubai has done magnificently. In the next phase, the more emphasis for higher education will be on research and innovation, and sort of engaging with industry on a more regular basis. And we have seen this, for example, with the Dubai Dubai Future Foundation Research and Development Innovation grants, which Middlesex University has been awarded, among many other universities. And we'll see that I think the innovation sector will get a bigger boost. We have the basic level, we have the human development skills, we have the faculty, we have the physical infrastructure, and now with these industry and government links, we'll contribute more to the innovation and productivity of the economy.
So if there's one message you hope people take away from the Dubai It initiative, what would it be?
So the thing that really stands out to me is that the initiative is not about slogans or fancy brochures. It says what it does and does it. And that's the essence of Dubai It.
Perfect. Professor Cedwyn, thank you so much for joining us at MDX in Conversation. We hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.